Are you thinking about buying or selling in San Antonio? Here's the latest market update. Prices, trends, and everything that you need to know going into 2025. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny, this is Trevor, and we are the Alamo City Living Team. And here on this channel, we talk about everything you want to know about living in San Antonio and the entire surrounding area. We're also licensed real estate agents, which means we would love to help you and your family make a smooth move here to San Antonio.
Let's take a deep dive into some of these numbers and talk about exactly what they mean for you if you're looking to buy or sell in 2025 here in San Antonio. All right, we're going to talk about the first thing that's on top of everybody's mind and the first thing that everybody always brings up. Interest rates. All right, so according to the New York Post, in 2025, interest rates are predicted and expected to hover around about 6.3%. Now, that is slightly down from this time last year at about 6.7%. So while it doesn't seem like much of an interest, it will make a big difference on your payment.
All right, although interest rates are slightly down from this time last year, they're still pretty high for a lot of people. Affordability is still going to be a concern and on a lot of people's mind, maybe even your mind. So what does this mean for you as a buyer?
Okay, so if I were to give advice to a buyer, here's what I would tell you. It is crucial. It is super important that you get a pre-approval before you start deep diving and looking into houses. Browsing Zillow is one thing, but as you really start to take a look at these houses, you need to understand what you can afford, and especially what you can afford as a monthly payment. Those higher interest rates are going to impact that dramatically.
I think a lot of people also forget that when you are looking at homes, when you reach out to a real estate agent and you don't know what your budget is, it makes it very difficult for them to help you in narrowing down what it is that they should be looking for, especially in a large city like San Antonio.
For sure, without a doubt. So not only is it going to help you, it's going to help the real estate agent that you decide to work with on your journey to purchasing a home. It's going to simplify the process for everybody. So following interest rates, the next thing that's probably on the forefront of your mind is home prices. What do those actually look like here in San Antonio?
Home prices are still very affordable, I believe, in San Antonio.
Sure.
Now, in October of 2024, so just a couple of months ago, we saw about 2,895 homes sold in San Antonio. We're still waiting for the numbers for November, and of course, we're going to be waiting for the numbers for December. But we do know that from October of last year, 2023, to now, there's been a 19% increase in home sales. So we just talked about interest rates being a slightly down from the year before. They're still, I mean, I'd say they're still about the same.
Roughly the same.
But home prices have gone up 19%.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to home prices, the home prices have slightly gone down.
Yes.
So right now, the median home price is $309,000, which is a 2% decrease from the same time period the year before. Now, the question is, what does this mean for you as a buyer, and what does this mean for you as a home seller?
All right, so buyers, what does this mean for you? It means that there's more homes on the market. If you look at a couple of years ago, there were 0 homes and a lot of buyers. Now, there might be some buyers, but there's a lot more homes to choose from. That's good news. For sellers, what does this mean for you? It means you have to be willing and at least open to the idea of negotiation because, again, buyers have more options to choose from.
All right, man, and piggybacking off of what you just said, talking about buyers having more options, let's just roll right into inventory.
Yes.
All right, we have seen an influx of listings with 4,412 new homes added to the market, which is a 14% increase year over year, bringing the total active listings to over 14,000, which is a 16% increase.
That's a lot. From
this time last year. Right now, pending listings in San Antonio is just over 2,400, which is a 2% increase as well from this time last year.
And while we're talking about listings, those listings have stayed on the market for about 69 days on average or so. So that's about a 3% increase from last year. So you're spending a little bit more time on the market than they were last year.
Absolutely. And with that, right now, our inventory is right at 5 months. So technically, we really are in a balanced market. Now, although we are in a balanced market, the home that we're standing in right now, a beautiful Perry home in Arcadia Ridge, many builders are still offering incredible incentives. Right now, this home in particular offering still $30,000 in incentives that you can use towards rate buy down and closing costs. So yes, we are in a balanced market, but if you are a buyer, this is still a great opportunity for you to get into a wonderful home at a good price with still incredible incentives. Not to mention, although interest rates are in the mid 6s, I know you were going to say this, they're offering interest rates under 5%.
Yep.
Under 5%.
And the crazy thing too is that Perry's not the only builder who's doing this. There are a lot of new construction builders that are offering crazy incentives like this. So while this isn't the only one, understand that if you haven't explored new construction as an option, it is still one of the most effective ways to combat that interest rate that we talked about a little bit earlier. So keep that in mind, explore that as an option if you do plan on moving your family.
Absolutely. Overall, guys, San Antonio continues to grow and we continue to see opportunity for buyers who are coming into the market.
Talking about growth, man, there was an article from Nora Deal Real Estate where they predict that San Antonio is going to grow by 1.6 million residents by the year 2040, which absolutely blows my mind since the current population for San Antonio isn't too much greater than that now. That's crazy.
All right, guys, let's wrap this up with these 4 things to keep in mind. 1, if you are a buyer, make sure you get a pre-approval. We harp on this all the time, but you want to have a pre-approval to know what your purchasing power is, and so you're prepared to put in an offer when the opportunity is there.
All right, sellers, what does this mean for you? You guys have to be willing and ready to negotiate. There are more options for your buyers to choose from, so understanding that and understanding that there's a greater amount of inventory, be willing to throw in some incentives, be willing to negotiate, be willing to offer concessions, whatever that looks like for you, just be ready and be flexible.
And number 3, buyers, keep in mind that new construction still has a lot of opportunity out there. There's still a lot of great incentives that are being presented to buyers. So if you are moving to San Antonio, there is a lot of inventory when it comes to resale, but new construction is still a great option for you.
That being said, we have a really good relationship with most of these home builders in San Antonio and are able to find these deals very easily. Now, not all the deals, if you hop on Zillow or if you hop on our website, www.alamocitylivingteam.com, there's a lot of listings that are on there, but more often than not, some of these new construction deals, you're not gonna find them on there, which is why it's super important to reach out to your agents and ask them, hey, do you have any good spots for really good new construction deals? Because there's a very good chance that we know, and we could probably point you in the right direction.
All right, guys, short video, short, sweet, and to the point. We hope that gives you a little bit more insight into what's going on in San Antonio and kind of what things are gonna be looking like going into 2025. Hey, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We do post videos every single week and you do not want to miss them.
Hey, and if you are planning to move your family here in 2025, this brand new year we have coming up, make sure you stay informed. Our website, did you already say our website?
I did not.
Okay, well guess what? Our website's popping up on the screen right now, www.alamocitylivingteam.com. You're going to be able to stay informed on all of these numbers that we talked about. You're going to be able to look up homes. You're going to be able to do all of that good stuff. Go to that website, sign up for our emails, you'll get all the notifications. But if you do plan on moving, hit us up, send us a text, shoot us an email, give us a call. We are the people who actually answer the phone. We'd love to help you and your family make that move to San Antonio. So guys, thank you so much for watching our stuff. We'll catch you in the next one.